So she said, what's the problem, baby?
Welcome back. It's a gorgeous day and we have a great show coming your way. We're going to be right here until 10 o'clock. We want you to stick with us while we check in with Jenna Kahn. How are you, Jenna?
I'm doing well, Terry. How are you?
Excellent, thank you. Now, all morning long you've been teasing us about this blueberry facial and we're so curious about it.
Well, yeah, she actually had her blueberry facial when she was in the tub. She's gotten a little dried off now, but it smelled very good.
I was going to say, was she eating it? Like, she must have had a feast on that.
She didn't eat it, but it looked like she was definitely enjoying it.
Very nice.
I think Allie's really liking her day of pampering, so.
That's just it. She's so well behaved. My dogs, you get them near water and you think that they're being punished or something. They're cowering in the corner and she's just loving the pampering.
She totally, I think that she's used to getting bathed a lot actually, because she does love those mud puddles so much, so
Fair enough.
She's kind of used to the bath scene.
Excellent. We've all seen those muddy pictures, so
yeah.
let's see how she's doing now.
Okay, thanks, Terry. We're out at Style and Cause this morning. I've got Tiffany here with me and Allie. She is the winner of our Ugly Mutt Makeover. She's starting to look better already, I gotta say, Tiffany. So we gave her the bath and you gave her the famed blueberry facial as well.
Yeah, she liked that.
Yeah, yes, she did.
Definitely like that. Nothing is as nice as just getting a nice cheek rub, eh?
She was very well behaved in the tub.
She was very well behaved. Yeah, Mom and Dad have been doing a good job just conditioning her to standing still in the tub. Well, especially like you said with all those mud puddles. I'm sure that she's had a few baths a week.
Baths in her day, yeah. So what are we doing next?
Well, she's a little bit cold, so we're going to dry her up and we're going to start her haircut. But right now what we're going to do is she's got some hair in her pads, which is the most common area that mud and sticks and rocks and stuff get caught in. So what we're going to do is we're just going to trim all that stuff out of there so that it makes it nice and short, so that if she gets especially mud with rocks and things like that, that they're not going to get caught in there.
Right.
And of course we don't want to take it too short because we don't want to cause any irritation.
This doesn't seem to bother her.
No, not whatsoever. The other thing that we're going to do as well is that we're going to refile her nails down as well, just in case we missed anything. And once again, that's just the anti-scratch factor, so that, you know, she doesn't scratch Mom or Dad, or, you know, a lot of people have a lot of concerns with hardwood floors, that they don't want to hear the dogs on the wood floors and things like that. So if they have small children, they don't want to get scratched and stuff like that. And then the other thing is, before we dry her, we're just going to check her over for mats and things like that, and little crucial areas to work on.
What are some of those areas that you usually find the most matting?
Usually around the collar area, behind the ears, and of course on the legs, because most of the time when Mom and Dad try to brush Puppy, what happens is Puppy sits down right away. So 9 times out of 10 when we get puppies in, they'll be brushed from their shoulders to their bum, nice and combed out, but usually their legs are what we call pelted. The other thing too is a lot of clients, unfortunately, they'll brush their dog like so, and you actually have to get right down to the skin. So usually you brush in an opposite direction, and then you would follow through with a comb so that the tines of the cone disappear. And if you hit a little mat, then you hold the base of the mat and then you work it out.
Okay.
Yeah. Makes it easier on puppies so that they're not going to fuss as much.
How often should you be giving your dog a good grooming?
Dogs like this, non-shedding dogs, should be done every 4 to 6 weeks if they're put in what we call a haircut. If the client chooses to take their dog quite short, then 8 weeks would be the limit.
Okay, that sounds good. So she hasn't had a good grooming since February, her mom and dad were saying. So are you noticing a big difference?
There is a big difference, because now that the hair is clean and straightened, there's a lot of growth here.
Yeah.
So especially if they want to keep her in a little trim that's easy to maintain with less matting, then most definitely I'd like to see her back every 4 to 6 weeks.
Perfect. Well, we're going to get her looking her very best coming up in some of the next segments. Back to studio.
Oh, what a cute pooch, my goodness.
Such a little ball of fluff. Yeah, definitely, and well behaved, like you mentioned too.
Yeah.
Wow, very nice. Okay, well, this is going to make everyone...
Oh, la, 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 la. She's got the look.
Hey everybody, welcome back. Thanks for joining us on this beautiful, beautiful Monday morning. I kid you not, get outside after 10 o'clock. Right now, let's check in with Jenna. How you doing?
I'm doing well. How are you?
You know what? I'm outside. How can you not be feeling
nice.
groovy when you're outside in this weather?
Definitely a nice way to start a week when the sun's actually shining and it's not dreary and rainy out there.
Start a week. I don't know if you caught the forecast. I know you're busy with the pups down there, but it's going to be gorgeous all week.
All week long?
All week long, my dear. Yeah.
Don't jinx it.
All right. Okay.
Quickly, find some wood and knock on it.
Where's Draven? I can hit his head. Anyways, it's going pretty good down there. I love the expression on the dog there when it was having its bath. It didn't look too thrilled about that.
No, she's just like, all right, I'm just gonna stand here and do what you need to do.
And their little legs shake when they're having their bath. That's kind of
yeah, cute. She only did one full body shake, and she got everybody a little bit wet. But other than that,
well, you know what? They do a great job with my dog Murphy. Murphy is a very long-haired dog, and they always do a super job with her. So those people know what they're doing.
That's good. I think it's important because dogs like to feel pretty too.
Yes, they do.
Makes them feel better about themselves.
Yeah, self-esteem for dogs. Next.
Yeah.
Are they going to do her nails?
They're going to do her nails too. Yeah. we're doing the full works here.
The nails, lip gloss. I tell you, you got the works.
All that good stuff.
All right, well, take it away. Show us more.
Okay, thanks, John.
Thank you.
Okay, it's the big finale of our Ugly Mutt makeover. We've got Allie here looking not so ugly anymore. She's looking pretty good. I'm with Tiffany. We're out at Style & Paws. And Tiffany, we threw her in the tub, gave her bath, gave her facial. I noticed that you blow dried her before you're going to cut her.
Yeah.
And when I get my hair done, they cut it wet. So
Yes.
what's the difference there?
A little bit different because we're dealing with fur, not hair.
Yeah.
So we want as much volume as possible and the
Okay.
straightest hair possible.
Okay.
So
yeah, she looks like a little puff right now.
yeah, there's a lot of her. So what we want to do is bring out her best qualities. Like she's got really nice texture to work with. And she's a little bit on the long side, so we want to shorten her up a little bit. So we're going to take a little bit off of here and a little bit off of her behind here. And I like to give them a little bit of a junk in their trunk.
I can't believe you just said junk in her trunk.
Junk in the trunk. So we want a little bit of booty action so that when she's walking away.
So she can shake it.
That's right. That's right.
Hey, Allie, what do you think about that?
She knows how to work
You know,
it.
you're picking up boys.
Right. So, because you don't want the dog to look square.
Right.
And she's being such a good girl.
Yes, she's
yeah,
lovely.
she's being really good. And she's a nice little size, too, so we'll be able to make her look super cute.
Okay.
Yeah, she's being really good. And
What
then
about her face?
Well, we're going to keep it nice and round, and we're going to open up those little eyes. Bichons have nice, deep-set eyes, and Shih Tzus, of course, have those buggier eyes. So she's got she's got nice facial features under here.
Where's your eyes,
and
sweetie?
She's got beautiful long eyelashes too. So we want to accentuate her best features.
Well, that makes sense. Just like people,
Yeah.
when you're gonna get a haircut or get some stuff like that, you want to always accent your best features.
You betcha.
So
well, and she doesn't need a dye job because she's a really nice color.
yes, she's a lovely blonde, aren't you?
Yeah, she's a nice blonde. So we're going to just bring out the best qualities of her so that someone will say, oh, is she 6-7 months old? Rather than saying, oh, you know, she's a year and a little bit. So
Yeah.
we'll take a couple of months off her age and we'll see how it looks.
That sounds good. And we're gonna do a little pedicure as well.
Yeah, she got her pedicure already, so chances are we're just going to make those nails just nice and round.
Fabulous.
Yeah,
We've got a little
you
bit of fur action flying around
Yeah, you
here, but
betcha.
that's okay. And I guess basically, what's the most important thing that you want to keep in mind when you're trimming a dog's hair?
Well,
Fur.
yeah, the fur. You want to make sure that they have good vision, right? So you want to make sure that their eyes are nice and clear, and also too their ears. This time of year, any little dogs that have ears that are floppy or downset ears, we want to make sure that they're nice and clean inside. So, and then air is going to be getting in there because this time of year, unfortunately, is ear infection weather.
Oh, okay.
Where nice, warm area here is just the prime breeding ground for ear infections as well.
And you said also you want to keep in mind bugs and stuff like that.
Bugs
You want to
and
make
stuff
sure that
like
they're
that.
protected from
you
that.
Betcha. Yeah, you betcha. So especially in burrs and wood ticks. So if people are doing a lot of camping, you wouldn't keep a big full haircut on a dog. You go a little
Okay.
bit shorter. Or if your dog's a big swimmer, you don't want to keep big hair because you don't want to end up with skin problems by the end of summer.
Right, so it all just depends on lifestyle of it too.
Exactly.
Okay, so Allie is the big winner of our Ugly Mutt contest, and we sent her mom and dad away, and when they come back, they're going to see a brand new puppy. Back to studio.
All right.
So cute.
Yeah, even cuter now with its makeover. Good
Yes,
job.
absolutely.